These are my 10 predictions and trends for 2024 in the athlete recovery space. By no means is every thought on this list completely revolutionary, but I do think it'll be fun to look back at the end of the year and see how some of my thoughts panned out. For the first prediction on this list, I did cheat a little bit because this did actually already start to happen in the new year, and that is that Hyperice will sue quite literally everybody in the massage gun space. And this is because they were awarded a patent protection at the beginning of the year, and as of January 3rd, they did go ahead and start by suing Therabody over their percussion patent, accusing Therabody of stealing some of their technology inside of their massage guns. Now, what's interesting in this lawsuit is that they only call out a few specific devices in the Theragun line, including the Theragun Elite, the Mini, the Prime, the Sense, the Pro, and the TheraFace Pro. So not every single device in their line, and some of those are older models, but where I think my prediction is going to come into play is how this lawsuit ends. I don't think this will be the end of the Theragun as we know it. What I think will happen is there will be some sort of settlement where Therabody agrees to pay a certain royalty for every Theragun that uses this technology in it back to Hyperice. So basically for every Theragun that's sold, Hyperice will make some money from that sale. And I certainly don't think that is where Hyperice is going to stop. I do think they're going to sue any major company that is in this space because, again, they have a patent on this technology. So in theory, no other company should be allowed to use this to produce massage guns in the same way that they do. So I'll be curious to see who they sue next. My second prediction is that we will be introduced to compression boots that incorporate both heating and cooling and potentially even vibration. I do think that Hyperice will be the first company to introduce this, and I think that they're going to name this product the Hyperboot. My third prediction or trend is sauna and red light therapy at home. Now, I certainly recognize this is by no means a new trend, but I do think in 2024 it will blow up a lot or have a big resurgence, specifically in the sauna space. I think we'll see a lot of companies trying to embrace this, incorporating both of these technologies together and putting them at a friendly price point that will attract people to buy these and put them in their home. I do also think we could see Therabody enter this space. My fourth prediction is that at-home hyperbaric chambers will become the new cold plunges. So I think we're going to start to see a lot more affordable hyperbaric chambers that don't take up a lot of space, and it'll become the cool trend that you'll see probably a lot of people in Silicon Valley start with, some high-level athletes, and then that price point will come down and you will see people putting these inside their homes the same way that they've done with saunas and cold plunges over the last couple years. My fifth prediction is that sound saunas will become a thing. Basically, I'm predicting that we will see the combination of saunas and heat therapy and sound therapy all combined into one piece of technology, one device that we can put in our homes, whether that's something we lay inside of or we go into. I just think the technology of both of those trends is coming to a point where they're going to eventually merge together in some regard. And again, I think Therabody could be the company that introduces this, or they acquire somebody that has recently introduced it in 2024. Next, my sixth prediction is that dual head massage guns will become the next popular feature of massage guns. So you will have two massage heads simultaneously going back and forth. Now, this is something that I have seen on Amazon. This is a few devices that are out there that have been around for a couple years, but none of the major companies have really embraced this. I think Theragun took a little shot at it when they had their duo head attachment, but that was two of them going simultaneously together. What I'm referring to is two that alternate, and they're going to be built-in separate massage heads on the device. So I think that could be a feature we see because a lot of these massage gun companies are running out of features that they're going to be able to add, and I think that's an obvious one that we could see from one of these major players in 2024. Next, I think at-home cold plunges just continue to become even more and more popular. This is a trend that has been on the upswing for sure the last couple years. I just think that's going to continue as the prices come down. I think the company Plunge is going to be at the forefront of introducing this to more homes than any other company. Number 8, another trend, I think that PEMF is going to gain popularity again. There is, again, a lot of companies that sell PEMF mats online, but none of the major players have really dove into this technology yet. And so I think that could be another area where you see Hyperice or Therabody jump into that space as they look to introduce more products into their portfolio. Number 9 is another trend. I think human optimization through data analysis becomes even more prevalent, even bigger in 2024. We already have companies like Whoop, Oura Ring, Levels Health, 8 Sleep that are doing this. They're collecting data from different components of our daily lives, of our bodies, of our workouts, and they're presenting us information that we can improve and optimize our lives. I think that's just going to continue to go up, especially as AI technology becomes more and more prevalent. However, my one prediction with that trend is that I think we will see a larger emphasis on blood analysis. And a comparison I would make to that is think of like a continuous glucose monitor that monitors other things than just our glucose levels. So it could be different hormone levels, other imbalances of things in our blood. And I just think there's a lot of data that's trapped in our blood that we can maybe take from the medical space and bring it to the forefront in something that we can have in our homes or on our phones. And then my 10th prediction for 2024 is that we will be introduced to Therabody Nutrition. I think Therabody, as they continue to grow and try to become a total wellness company, is going to dive into the nutrition space. There is so much money to be made in supplements and vitamins, and the margins are so high. I just think that where Therabody is trending as an overall company, this is an inevitable. It's just a matter of when, and I think that 2024 could be that year. And then one bonus item that I would add, and it's not necessarily a prediction or a trend, but this is the companies that I'm going to be watching in 2024 that I think are going to be doing some big things in the near future. And so those 5 companies are Heat Healer, Opus, Eleve, Levels Health, and Plunge. So those are the 5 companies that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. I'll be curious to see how they pan out over this year. But those are just my overall thoughts for 2024. Who knows if I'll be right? I may be way off on some of these. I may be directly spot on some of these, but just something fun that I wanted to put out there to take a look at in a year from now. If there's something that you thought I missed or something that you think is going to become a trend or a popular product in 2024, drop it in the comments down below. Or if there's something that you did recently see that came out that you think I should review on this channel in 2024, please let me know. I would love to always check out new products. If you like seeing my videos, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Otherwise, let's have a great 2024. Enjoy your recovery.